Columbia getting around the outside. Noah Cars also gets by, but then Jake Berg into the back of Philip Stiller. It's not over. Alex Ban into the back of Jake Berg. Jordan Hester in the back of Alex Ban, and they just keep log jamming here. No one able to find anywhere to go. Logan Wilson, Anthony Nodder. Oh, wow, a pretty hard hit there for Jake Cole into Anthony Nodder. Martin Zakala getting some more damage. And look at the 00 car. That car is crunched. Let's go on board with him. I think he took a pretty hard hit in order to be smoking, just hitting the inside wall. Just wrong place, wrong time for Matt Smith. Let's watch. Oh, wow. That was a hard lick. My goodness. Hard impact for the Domino's Toyota of Matt Smith. Well, Martin Zakala, Jake Berg, and others, including Matt Smith, they've taken their race cars back to the garage area. Philip Stiller also is back there. We'll get set to go back under the restart here on lap number 10 of 32. Timmy Pacioli leads them down. Green flag in the air. Wyatt Johnston hangs with him. And he will try to get alongside here when they enter into turn number 1. Can he do so? Not certain if he can or not. Anthony McCurry waiting to see which line's going to open up, and I think the caution flag is waved. No, it has not. Just my imagination. Wow, they're 4 wide further back here. That's not what I want. Oh, we are under the caution. What are we under the caution for? Oh, Ben Stern, Mark George. There's Colin Cropley. Car smoking further up. I'm not sure who. Or maybe I saw Ben Stern smoking. That's who I saw smoking. Wow, heavy duty damage to the AAA insurance car. He's going to need some insurance for that race car after this race. Call AAA. Well, I'm not sure what happened. Let's go back and take a look. Mark George was also involved with that. So let's see what happened. Well, it looks like the first car to get out of shape is Anthony Nodder off the nose of Ben Stern, but he gets a little bit of help as well from Mark George. And then Nodder, well, maybe not Nodder. Let's see. Who gets into who and sends who up the track? Oh, Nodder goes up the racetrack there. Cropley turns Mark George into the wall. Well, look at Logan Wilson go into a 4-wheel slide and miss that. Nice miss by the Logan Wilson, the guy who took the Hershey 400 win in the Snickers Cup Series. But Colin Cropley, hard hit. Christian James involved. Mark George. John Worry goes through the grass there. Hard impact for these race cars. Yet again, we are under the caution flag. And also coming down to the caution flag, we had another incident. It involves the 49 of Noah Cars and the 7 of Patrick Scroggins. Get ready for this, folks. This is not going to be pretty. Everybody's trying to find their positions. Look at Patrick Scroggins. Gets turned and is actually riding up on the wall. The 7 car is up riding the wall. Galligan also got a piece of that as well as Alex Filter. But look at this. The 7 car is actually riding the Phoenix outside safer barrier. And then finally the 7 car ends up flipping over. Galligan gets turned in front of the rest of the field, but everybody misses him. Scroggins, luckily, the momentum pushes him over onto all 4 wheels, and here's the scary part. After all that, he drives away. That's pretty amazing. So, wow, some pretty interesting things going on here for these race cars. Well, let's have some fun. Let's see what Phoenix looks like from the side view. Let's go on board with Patrick Scroggins. And no, you're not turning your head to the side. This is actually just Patrick Scroggins himself. Holy cow, look at this! Yeehaw! You know, it actually looks like fun, but I'll bet it isn't. So Noah Cars, Patrick Scroggins, and Ben Stern, after those incidences, have taken their race cars back to the garage area. We're getting ready to go back under the green flag again on lap number 16 of 32. We're just now reaching halfway. Pacioli, Wyatt Johnston, Anthony McCurry, Andrew Gonzalez, and Matthew Rodriguez are your top 5. Then in 6th, it looks like it's going to be our defending race winner at the Daytona, Kenny McCurry. Noel Stiller, you see there, still on the inside, 1 lap down, but he's managed to still stick in this race. He's picked up a few spots with drivers who have had to go to the garage area. Green flag back in the air. Pacioli back to the lead. Wyatt Johnston, will he pressure him again? He did it before. Can he get back to the inside? Johnston now will follow in line. Now looks like he'll make a move here in turn number 3. He's got the inside line. That's the preferred line. McCrory now waiting for that to open up. Maybe he'll be able to challenge for a spot there, and we're under the caution again. But at the stripe, who's going to be leading it? Oh, in the wall! That was Teddy Pacioli in the wall, and Matthew Rodriguez got the wall as well. But we're under the caution flag for Anthony Notter, it looks like. He may have gotten turned. He's got some damage to the front of his U.S. Army Chevrolet. And it looks like it's going to be Wyatt Johnston leading this race. Pacioli, after hitting the wall, still will be in second. Third is Kenny McCrory. Fourth, Anthony McCrory. Then Andrew Gonzalez. Matthew Rodriguez, who hit the wall. And Mary Cole is now up there in the 7th position. Let's see what happened to Anthony Notter. Well, I got a feeling after this day is done, Mark George and Anthony Notter won't be too sorry to not see each other for the rest of the week, because this is what happens. Mark George gets into the U.S. Army Chevrolet, and watch this. Bam! Into the inside wall. Back up the racetrack. And say hello to the outside wall. My goodness, that is one hard lick. Great job by Christian James to miss it. But a hard, hard hit for the U.S. Army Chevrolet of Anthony Notter. We're getting ready to go back under the green flag. We'll go back on lap number 21 of 32. Anthony Notter, who we had that caution for, has returned to the racetrack. They've gotten the damage repaired to that race car, and he is in this field still, but he is in the lap down line, 1 lap down, right behind the lap car of Noel Stiller, who's been a lap down for quite a while. He got caught up in an earlier incident, and he's been trying to get back on the lead lap, has been unsuccessful so far. Now there are going to be 2 lap cars for these drivers to contend with, but Wyatt Johnston has managed to get by Timmy Pacioli for now, and he's got the lead. They come down to the green flag yet again. See if we can get this race going and not have another caution. Timmy Pacioli lost Wyatt Johnston there for a second. He's fallen back into the clutches of the McCrory brothers, Kenny and Anthony. And I believe we're under the caution flag again. No, we're not. Thank heavens. We're actually going to get to run a green flag lap as Wyatt Johnston's there. Oh, wow! Contact back there between Pacioli, Kenny McCrory. Pacioli slapped the wall again. He may have a tire on that car that's going down because he just slapped that wall a ton, and we're under the caution flag. Oh, wow, Robert Yates' teammates. There's James Bald. Mark George involved yet again. There's Doug Shears. Heavy damage to the Snickers car. That's nothing to snicker about. Yeah, I know. I took that from DW. And it looks like Doug Shears is passing everybody by. That car obviously is pretty badly damaged. He's coming down. Looks like he's going to come down to pit road. Robert Band may also have some damage there to his number 2 Miller Lite Dodge. See, oh, well, looks like Doug Shears is actually just going to try and cross the stripe under the caution flag. Matthew Rodriguez, what happened to him? He lost a lot of ground. Let's see what happened to both the 25, and then we'll see what happened to Doug Shears. Maybe they are related. Well, I'll tell you what, it's just a log jam back behind Noel Stiller, and Sean Galligan, I think, was getting sick and tired of being caught behind the lap car of Stiller. Gets into him right here, and around goes Noel Stiller, the lap machine. Everybody trying to get by, and there's Hester. Oh, wow, Galligan gets airborne. Is up on top of Anthony Notter. Stiller's able to get away. Oh, Galligan's flipping over. There's Doug Shears involved. Matthew Rodriguez gets some of Doug Shears. John Worry is in it. Alex Band gets a piece of it. James Bald, as I mentioned. Robert Band may have gotten some of it. Mark George slams into Jake Cole. Colin Cropley right in the center of it. Wow. Galligan and Matthew Rodriguez, 2 guys who were up in the top 10 when this happened. This is going to be a heartbreak for both those race cars. They were looking for a top 10 here at Phoenix. Well, we're getting set to go back under the green flag yet again. It'll be on lap number 27, which means we'll have 5 laps to go. We have 3 lap cars now. Jordan Hester joins Noel Stiller and Anthony Nodder as a lap down machine. The 2 drivers we were talking about, Sean Galligan and Matthew Rodriguez, who were caught up. Galligan will restart in the 12th position. Matthew Rodriguez will restart in 17th. So Wyatt Johnston leads. Kenny McCreary is up in 2nd. He could be trying to go 2 for 2 here. Timmy Pacioli is in 3rd. And Andrew Gonzalez will be in 4th. And it looks like Mary Cole has worked her way up into 5th. Green flag back in the air. If the caution comes out, I'm pretty certain it will. Oh! There goes Kenny McCreary into the inside wall. Timmy Pacioli just turned Kenny McCreary, and Robert Bann is in it. John Worry also involved. Oh, Christian James, Jordan Hester. Oh, actually, that wasn't Jordan Hester. Yes, it was. Logan Wilson's also off the pace. Mark George all crunched up. There's Noel Stiller. He got turned to the outside wall. Chaos erupting yet again. But that is Kenny McCreary's race car, who was 2nd when they came to the stripe for the restart. He's undoubtedly out of this race, and it was Timmy Pacioli that turned him. Let's take a look at the replay. Well, here it is. Pacioli trying to get 2nd away from Kenny McCreary, and he just flat out turned him. I'm not sure what was up with this. Pacioli, though, this I don't think was just good, clean racing. He turned Kenny McCreary, and look at McCreary's hitting the wall. Bam! That is one hard hit, but it's not over. Poor Robert Bann is going to be coming into the picture pretty shortly here. And I'm not sure where he is, but he gets a hard hit. Here he comes. He's going to come in top of your screen. The Blue Deuce. Just nowhere for him to go. Wow, that is a hard lick for the Blue Deuce car. And then further up here, there's some damaged race cars. Oh, Matthew Rodriguez, John Worry, Angel D'Souza, and Mark George all get together. Jake Cole gets a piece of that. So does Colin Cropley. And then up further, the 24 car, there's Noel Stiller. See what happens to him. James Bald is directly behind him. Does he get into the 24, or does the 24 make contact with somebody? Alex Filter there just saw sparks after he hit the outside wall. We'll see if James Bald turns the 24 of Noel Stiller.